Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Let's go.
Cause I'm a boss. Oh, hell no.
Hi guys, it's Yoni and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I decided to bring on my oldest brother. So I wanted to do this topic because I wanted to give both a womanly opinion on this and also a manly.
Y'all get enough of that womanly opinion. It's time for a man to say something. You know what I mean?
So I decided to bring him on my channel today to talk about this Tory Lanez situation. We decided to listen to the album.
Back, front to back, back to front.
Did you like it?
Fire.
It's alright.
Number one.
It's okay.
Number one.
I don't know about it being number one.
Best album of the year till Meek dropped.
It was just recorded about 5 minutes ago that his album was probably the lowest in sales that he has had.
Still number one for this year. Still making money.
Whatever. Anyway, we listened to the album so you guys didn't have to. So if you're a part of cancel culture, we listened to it so you didn't have to.
If you're a part of cancel culture, man, y'all need to live a little, man. To understand stuff's gonna happen. Stuff you may not agree with, but you're missing out on some good content. That's all I'm saying.
But you do know cancel culture is fake, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't believe that shit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, some people be like, oh, he's canceled, but then they don't cancel him for real.
Yeah. Okay. No, you be talking about cancel culture, but you out here listening to everything. You done heard the whole album.
So there were some things that we found to be a little strange centered around this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation. So first, starting with the fact that Megan was shot.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Who caused it?
Who caused it?
Who reached for the gun?
That's a good question.
Who reached for the gun?
That's a good question.
I would personally like to know the actual story, so I don't have to sit here.
But I have to ask you this.
You know,
if I was to reach for a gun, do you think I deserve to be shot?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
No.
Okay, cool.
No. But if you reach for a gun when nobody else is reaching for a gun and it goes off, whose fault is that? I can't be mad at nobody else but you. But you know how to handle a gun, so.
Why would a guy bring a gun to a pool party?
For protection. Same reason why Moneybag Yo got shot up.
When you have a bodyguard with you?
Really?
You paying him. Why are you paying him if you can't?
I need a bodyguard at a pool party?
He's a celebrity.
We had to come kill the streets for 5 minutes.
I mean, hey, look, I'm just here. Go ahead.
So I just wanted to focus on 5 things, and then you can, chime in.
Yeah, let's go.
5 things. This is why I feel that Tory Lanez brought this entire situation on himself, starting with the fact that he played Megan Thee Stallion. That's a fact.
Okay, fact.
He used her grieving mother and her emotions being vulnerable against her. And played with her feelings.
Is he not also vulnerable? Vulnerable?
How?
Didn't he also lose his mother?
When was that?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Exactly.
They was vibing. Okay. So let's not say she was.
And we weren't there, you guys. You weren't there. We're just speculating.
It's all speculation.
It's theories.
Speculation, people. We don't.
So my opinion is this. I think there was a scuffle. It was an accident. The gun went off.
Who was the angry person during this whole scuffle? Who was pissed? Tory?
Who was the felon carrying the gun?
Or Megan? Females get a little emotional. We can all agree on that. Let's agree on that. We agree on that.
He should have never put himself in that position.
Put himself?
Yes, he should have never had the gun on him. He should have never been carrying it, considering the fact that he
as a woman, Megan should have, if they really together, he need to step up, be a real man, and put a title on it, for one.
Were they really together?
That's what I'm saying. She can't get mad if he in the pool Kylie Jenner's in the pool.
Technically, but
And they cool.
No, I feel like
they flirting. What?
I will say this: when it comes to
Put a title on it.
situationships, when it comes to
Put a title on
situationships
it.
in hookup culture, when you
Hookup culture. That's the
yes,
thing.
we live in hookup culture.
That's the thing.
Millennials are known for hookup culture, and the generations following after us, we are known for being hookups. With that being said, when it comes to situationships and hookup, right, there is still a code of loyalty. You do not
Entanglements.
You do not cross that line of dealing with a person that you may be sleeping with, that you may be in a situationship. You do not deal with people within their inner circle. Am I right?
That's anything.
That's loyalty, though.
Yeah.
So Tory was wrong.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like he brought all of this on himself. Let's not even talk about the pool party.
So
Let's talk about
you talking about the alleged best friend?
yeah.
That's allegedly. It's not factual information.
If you guys listen to the album, which I hope you did not, but if you so
Listen to that shit.
If you so happen to listen to the album, there was one particular song titled Strangers Become Friends. He threw some references out there that he may have slept with Kelsey, Megan's best friend. Tory may have slept with Megan's best friend.
So you're gonna be mad at the man but not your best friend?
They didn't know. They didn't know. Megan didn't tell Kelsey. Kelsey didn't tell Megan that they were dealing with Tory. So he was playing them both. Once again, another reason as to why Tory Lanez brought this on himself.
At the end of the day, there's two stories to this situation.
Yeah,
there's three stories.
I'm going off of his side, though.
Three stories.
Just understand, I'm
We've
going
all
off
heard
his
this
side.
reps before.
I'm just saying, I'm
It's
going
Megan's
off.
side, it's Tory's side, and then there's what actually happened.
And I'm going off of Tory's side. He brought this on himself. He needs to take some ownership.
Meg also said that he shot her in the foot.
Exactly. And see, I don't
Meg
feel like
also just posted a picture on Instagram the other day with her feet out.
because
in her Fashion Nova
she
jeans.
suffered from bullet fragments, not an actual
So
bullet.
for all the people out there that are not in the know and just kind of catch bits and pieces kind of like me, I'm thinking when somebody say they get shot in the foot, I'm thinking they got a hole in their foot.
Right. But she did
So
have,
she's kind of milking this situation that she probably brought on herself. That's just my opinion.
how
You don't reach for a gun. You don't reach for somebody's gun. You just don't do that.
but how do you know she reached for the gun?
You just don't
How do you
reach
know
for
she
the
reached
gun.
for the gun?
So you're telling me Tory, who was not mad, reached for a gun to use on Megan that was mad?
They were under the influence. You don't know what anything could have happened.
Exactly. We don't know. It's just.
This is why you don't carry a gun.
It's not adding up.
This is why you don't carry guns
adding up.
around when you're intoxicated.
It's
Or
not
you
adding
know you're getting intoxicated. You don't carry a gun around.
You still carry it.
And this is why I'm saying, like, let's talk about what he could have done to prevent this. Because Tory Lanez, there were things he could have done to prevent this, and he did not do that.
Quarantine, like he's supposed to be doing, instead of in a pool.
Yeah.
I understand.
That's facts.
That's just, you could have still been on live. I mean, but then the other thing is, why does she get mad if there's no title on their relationship?
Because it's a situation.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
That's the problem with
2020.
yes, yeah.
And these relationships that people find themselves in is y'all want to get mad
I
when
agree.
somebody's out here and they just thinking, oh, we cool, like we doing what we doing, and it is what it is. There ain't no requirements on either side. I'm doing what I'm doing, she doing what she doing, and it is what it is. So when you just roll with it like that and some shit happens,
You playing yourself, sis.
you played yourself.
You playing yourself. And that's where I agree. Situationships without boundaries is not a good idea, and you're playing yourself every single time. You may enter a situation where it's friends with benefits, but you're not expecting to catch feelings. But once you do, you need to have a conversation. You need to set boundaries because it's changed. It's no longer casual. It's no longer friends with benefits. It's like, oh, okay, feelings, emotions are involved. So we need to sit down and have a conversation. Regardless of how the other person may feel, you still need to have that conversation because things have changed.
Boundaries.
It may have started off as casual, oh, we just friends with benefits, whoop-de-woo, but at the end of the day, things change when feelings get involved. Emotions
So you
get
agree,
involved.
Megan had no reason to get mad.
No, she had no reason to get upset. If he was flirting with Kylie, even though I felt like it
is disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
But you can't get mad.
But under the boundaries of situationships, it's fair game. But did she deserve to be shot?
No. Absolutely.
No. But this situation would have never happened if boundaries were in place when it comes to their relationship, their situationship. And then also
boundaries, people.
And then also
set them.
And then also just thinking logically with the fact that Tory Lanez was a felon, he had no reason to be carrying a gun around when he has a bodyguard.
Hey man, that felon shit is just a piece of paperwork.
It don't matter. But you are putting you're putting yourself in a position to be what? Locked up.
And that's the other thing. Like, so like when you think about it, I just had a lot of questions. So I wouldn't really I don't get too vested in what these celebrities got going on. But I did have questions when it happened. So when it initially happened, Tory didn't say anything. Megan didn't say anything. And I'm like, let's think about this logically. Tory's a felon. Tory had a gun. A gun went off. Megan ended up with bullet fragments in her foot. So when there's a gun involved and something happens, any type of injury happens, you're a gunshot victim at that point, right?
Yeah.
So
victim.
My thing is that Tory, like these artists, like we may not think they're that smart, but they're actually very intelligent people. Okay.
With a team behind
them. With a whole team behind them, so they're not only thinking for themselves, they have other people that think for them as well, right? So, Tory, you already messed up. You're a felon. You had a gun. The gun went off. A girl was shot. Boom. Now, Tory being a smart individual himself with the whole team behind him, why doesn't he just come clean and say this is what happened if this is what happened? So this is what makes me think that maybe there was something else more there that happened, and that's the reason why he didn't say anything.
That's
because if you're a felon with a gun, you're going to jail. Not only that, you're a felon with a gun, the gun goes off and it shoots somebody, you're going to jail.
So you believe that he is possibly protecting her. And y'all gotta also realize when you have a whole, so this incident happened, and then I think it was like a month or something like that went by, and then Megan finally came out and said he shot me. How much information was getting thrown her way in that month by her team, right, to try to milk this and make some money off of it, right? It's all about making money. But both teams were trying to milk the situation.
Both sides.
Let's be real.
Tory dropped a hell of an album. Megan got on Instagram and posted in some Fashion Nova jeans.
Now, I have to be real. With his album sales being his lowest, because he's an independent artist, he made a lot of money. When it comes to this entire situation, it looks a little orchestrated. It reminds me of the entanglement situation with Jada and August Alsina.
They had an interview. He came out with the song, dropped an album.
So I feel like they trying to play us, if I'm just being completely honest.
The entertainment industry is super weird.
I think the joke's on us when it comes to this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion situation. Was she shot? Yes. Did Tory Lanez shoot her? Yes. Was it an accident? Possibly.
I don't know about him shooting her though.
There's no way a woman would come out and lie.
Unless she was the one that grabbed the gun and it went off.
That's a possibility. So
how embarrassing would it be for you to shoot yourself? Plaxico Burress shot himself. You don't even know who that is. It's a football player in the club. Had a gun.
Oh, I remember that.
Shot himself.
I remember that. Okay.
So how embarrassing would that be for her to shoot herself? Tory didn't say anything. What if it comes out that Tory was really the person that was protecting her the whole time?
I'm not denying that it's a possibility. But I'm just gonna have Megan's back because no one ever has the black woman.
Because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Black woman.
I'm gonna have her back.
She could be wrong as two left shoes.
People were bullying her because she was tall. I'm a tall woman. So I have my reasons.
Who cares?
It matters to me.
Stop caring about what other people think. Especially celebrities. You in a whole industry where, look, you make money regardless.
They were trying to make it seem like they were trying to label tall women as if we are manly, like as if we deserve to be treated with, I don't know, with violence because we're taller.
You're a woman first, you tall second.
What does that mean?
It is. You're a woman first and you're tall second.
Exactly. So
woman.
But that's not how the world sees it. They just see it as, oh, she's tall, she can handle it.
Well, that's the world, and unfortunately we can't control what they do.
That's the world that we live in. So that's why I have her back.
You can have her back, but she wrong as two left shoes.
But at the end of the day, she won't be canceled. Even if she later down the road is found out that she lied, she's not going to be canceled. Tory Lanez is not going to be canceled. His career is not ruined. He still has 10 million followers on Instagram.
They're going to go just like this, and both
Flourish,
Still-
just like Rihanna and Chris
Still
Brown.
be successful.
Same thing, same story,
Same thing.
We're getting played though.
I would honestly like to hear the truth. Like,
I do.
What really happened? You know what I mean?
I do.
Just put it out there. At this point, and we will eventually. We'll hear. It'll be some type of, I don't know. We'll hear what happened. But like I said, there's 3 sides to the story. There's Megan's side, there's Tory's side, and then there's what really happened.
Yeah.
I do want to touch on this though. So if you cool with somebody, right? This is your boy. He makes a mistake. People automatically run and just be like, "Oh, you messed up. Like I'm not messing with you no more. You did that. Da, 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 da." You didn't even give a man a chance to tell you what really happened. You might be the only person to know what really happened. You know what I mean? But you didn't even give my man a chance. Y'all they run out, they put out these interviews, they say what they say on social media. You got J.R. Smith talking his shit. I'm a Lakers fan, but hey, J.R. Smith went out, said what he said, and Tory had them bars for you though. Cause y'all didn't even ask him like what really happened.
They're clout chasing.
Exactly.
They're clout chasing. All these celebrities that are coming out speaking out are clout chasing. And then they're Rick Ross, clout chasing. They all clout chasing. They all trying to sell. They trying to sell something. They trying to get their name out there. They're clout chasing. It's not real.
We're not gonna talk.
It's fake though.
Stop bringing up Rick Ross.
It's fake.
No.
But Rick Ross clout chased off of the entanglement situation. Now he clout chasing off of the Megan and Tory situation. I'm peeping his game. I'm just saying.
Bars.
He doing what he doing.
Hey.
But I will say this. The reason why Megan feels like she owes any loyalty to Tory Lanez was because he was playing her behind her back. She owes him no loyalty. She later found out this man was doing all these things behind her back within her circle of friends.
What was Megan doing behind his back?
She wasn't messing with his friends in his circle. When you have a situation,
do we know they real life though? Do we know they real life?
I don't feel like she was messing with any of the men in his circle. So it was foul for him to be messing with the women in her circle. Allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
So I can see. No, but I can see why she in the beginning. No, I can see why in the beginning she had loyalty, but when the truth started to come out, all of a sudden her loyalty was gone. She switched up. Women don't just do that out of thin air. So I feel like that was the reason.
Okay, so since you said that, and he did put it in the album, the conversation in the car was probably more heated than we initially thought.
Possibly.
Because maybe it was true that he was messing with her best friend.
But again,
and he was flirting with Kylie in front of her at the pool party or pool get together or whatever it was. And then she went to the car heated.
Ooh.
Heated. Okay. I'm talking about heated. So you messing with her best friend, flirting with Kylie in front of her, just lost her mom. Who's mad in that instance?
But who brought all of this?
Who's mad enough in that instance to reach for a gun?
He brought it all on himself.
Who's more mad in that instance to reach for a gun? Megan or Tory? Answer that question and I'm done. Just answer that question.
When you move shiesty things happen to you. That's why you don't put that energy out.
Can you just answer the question? Who's mad enough in that moment to grab a gun?
She is. My argument is this. The gun should have never been there.
You can say that, but
it should have never been there. You're
2020. 2020. You're a celebrity. You talking that shit in your songs, even though you may not live it. And boy, if you ain't got it and you need it, you gonna wish you had it. And if you got it and you didn't need it, well, damn, you got it and you didn't need it.
Like I said, the gun should have never been there.
Who's more mad in that moment? Who's more mad?
No, you don't carry a gun.
I'm not saying that her getting shot was right, but who's more mad in that moment? It's cool, y'all. Like I said, he had album of the year.
He's not canceled, y'all, because y'all didn't cancel him. The man has the #1 album out right now. His sales were low, but he's an independent artist, so he made 100% of the profits off of the music that was streamed. If you streamed it, he made money off of it. So it is what it is.
I wouldn't be, and he lost his Spotify deal, but I wouldn't be surprised for there to be another streaming service to sign him or.
Like who?
I know Tidal's not, because you know Jay-Z ain't, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z.
It's not gonna be Apple, it's not gonna be Spotify. Who else?
Apple might. You don't know.
They blackballed him. They blackballed him. Apple and Spotify.
Well, he might make his own streaming service.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Genius to do it though. That's just me.
I feel like
if y'all won't sign me and I know I can get views and y'all talking about canceling me and y'all ain't really canceling me, I could go make my own streaming service, make some money.
This was Tory's car.
100%.
This was
cut out the middleman.
No, this was Tory's karma. You don't play people like that. You don't play with a woman's emotions when she's grieving her mother.
We are. Look,
you just don't do that.
Women
That's
are
part
emotional. They not setting the boundaries. Like, you got in the back of your mind, you gotta know. You gotta know.
Right. You gotta know what boundaries not to cross. And he just crossed them all. He literally crossed them all.
He ain't crossed them all.
He allegedly slept with her best friend. Like,
she crossed the car. She crossed the car, reached for that gun, and it went off. You
don't know that.
Allegedly.
You don't know that.
That, in my mind, that's what happened.
Regardless of what happened, the gun should have never.
He didn't do it.
The gun should have never been.
He didn't do it.
You're a felon.
He didn't do it.
You're intoxicated. The gun should have never been present.
I ain't buying what she's selling.
So in my mind, I'm just thinking how it should have never been there. So it should have never happened. That's how I'm looking at it. It should have never been there. It should never happen. Well, that's all that we have for today's video. If you like the fact,
tuning in, you know.
If y'all like the fact that he came in and gave the male opinion, make sure you give this video a
real
thumbs
opinion.
Up.
The only one.
Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you guys are notified for when I upload. And also, what are your thoughts on this entire situation? Do you believe Megan Thee Stallion? Do you believe Tory? Who do you believe? What do you think happened that night?
Smoke and mirrors.
Please comment your theories down below. This is Real with Yoni, and I will see you guys in my next video.